everyone, welcome back to our channel. Chances are if you're here, you already know just how important it is to develop a personal brand. If you're new here though, and you're not quite familiar with personal branding yet, I'm gonna leave a few of my favorite links in the description box below. We have a ton of other videos and blog posts that'll help you out. But let's just assume that you're on the right path so far. You have your LinkedIn set up, you have a Twitter account dusted off and ready to go. Now, one thing that's gonna help take the entirety of your personal brand, your social media profiles, your personal branding website, all of that to the next level is developing a quality personal branding statement. So that's what we're gonna go over in this video today. All right, first things first, what is a personal branding statement? Well, another term for a personal branding statement is an elevator pitch. It's sometimes referred to that way, and you may have heard of that term before. If not, let me enlighten you. So the term elevator pitch comes from the concept of being on an elevator ride with a high-level company executive at your office and having that short period of time, maybe 30 seconds to a minute's time tops, to introduce yourself and really let them get to know you. So the idea is that this is a holistic view of who you are, but it's short, to the point, and it's compelling. It's compelling enough to hopefully get that high-level executive to take notice of you and remember who you are. Or maybe if you're at a networking event and you're just briefly meeting someone, it's gonna get them over the edge to want to take a card from you, contact you, and maybe eventually be a customer. So the term is a little bit dated, but the concept is definitely not. Having a personal branding statement or an elevator pitch is important because this is the statement that you're gonna want to use to draft your about section on your website, your social media profile bios and about sections, and like I said, face-to-face communications. If you're at a trade show or an event, being able to just have a go-to 30-second or so pitch to deliver to people is gonna help you out so much. So where do you get started with this elevator pitch or personal branding statement? Number one, you're gonna want to kick things off by addressing a problem. Now, it's true that people just relate to shared problems that we have. It's a really easy way to relate to one another, and it's also kind of an attention grabber. Now, one thing to keep in mind here though is that you're gonna want to cater this slightly to the audience that you're targeting. So for example, I might speak to a group of company executives who might be looking into utilizing Marple differently than I would to a group of job seekers who are also looking to utilize Marple. Let me give you an example. So for the company executives, I might say something like, did you know that 92% of people say that they trust the recommendations of people over brands? This was according to a recent Nielsen study. Being the face of a big company can carry a lot of responsibility, and managing your reputation online can be quite the challenge. Now, to the job seekers, I might say something like, has a not so flattering search result ever affected your chances of getting a job opportunity or an interview? Nowadays, most hiring managers do admit to checking search results before extending an offer to candidates. Now, you can see how those statements both catch the attention of people. They are very relatable to anyone in those situations, and they would likely get people's ears to perk up a little bit and listen to the rest of what I have to say. Now, you don't ever want to talk about a problem without offering some type of solution. So make sure that you share how your personal brand or your product or service that you're representing can solve that person's problem. In this instance, for either of those groups, I would continue saying something like, well, I create marketing content for an app called Marple. We help you manage your online reputation. Marple takes a look at the search results that pop up on Google and allows you to mark them positive, negative, or even request that they be removed. Now, something to keep in mind here is that you're gonna want to eliminate all of your industry jargon, just speak in normal human terms. People want to understand you, and you're gonna lose people if you start throwing out super technical terms here and get really into the weeds with your business or your brand. You wanna be super relatable and just make yourself and your business really understandable, and that's gonna get you the best response. Now, lastly, you're going to want to explain your unique value proposition. So a unique value proposition is really the thing that sets you apart from all of the other guys out there. It's easy to say, I make shoes, right? But it's a lot more compelling if you were to say, I work for a company that makes the world's most comfortable high heels, according to a focus group of 100 women. right? That's a unique selling proposition. That's something that's valuable, that's hard to find, and that's really interesting. Similarly, you might just say something simple like, I'm a digital marketer. But how much more interesting and compelling is it to say, I take the overwhelm out of digital media content creation by repurposing your highest performing pieces of content. That is actionable, it tells exactly what you do, and it helps really sell your brand. So add a little bit of value in there. Again, just keeping it really understandable and easily digestible for your audience. So that's it. Then you're just gonna want to put it all together and end up with a simple, to the point, personal branding statement that you can tweak and adjust for different platforms like web content, social media content, or in person. So I'll share my example. Has a not so flattering search result about you ever affected your chances at getting a professional or personal opportunity? I create marketing content for Marple, an app that's looking to help change that. Marple takes a look at the search results that pop up on Google and lets you take control of your online reputation by marking them positive or negative and even reporting them for removal. Unlike many other reputation monitoring services, we allow you to monitor one search term for free. And just so you know, that personal branding statement is not just for show. All of that information is true. Marple allows you to take a look at what other people see when they search for you on Google by sending you notifications whenever we see new search results pop up. In addition to regular search results, we also take a look at video and image search results, and we allow you to use things like your name, your company name, your email address, or even your phone number if you want to keep track of those. It is free to sign up for your first search term, so you can head over to marple.app to do that, or click the link in the description box to be taken right over there. We hope this video was helpful for you, and leave your personal branding statement in the comments below if you'd like us to take a look at it. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to our channel. We do upload every single week, and we hope to see you for the next one. Bye.